As a community, we are inadequate. We decided to incorporate mixed income housing complexes into our middle class community. The communities were built, the residents moved in, and we have done miraculous change in our community. For instance, the light rail transportation system was built so that the residents who didn't have cars could get to their jobs. But we are incomplete. We have incorporated these families with school aged children, toddlers, and babies, yet we have not provided the lower income citizens with adequate community resources in alignment with their budgets. The major issue is childcare. In our community, those who can afford it send their children to the local daycare. The lower income residents have to find alternative solutions, like allowing family members to take care of their children, which means they have to drive there, which means that takes up gas, and then that takes some time for them to get to their job, or they have to go outside of the community to find solutions, or and the school age children that they have become latchkey children, finding their way into their home until their moms get off of work, creating worry and stress on the parent. This is all because childcare costs account for a significant portion of family budgets and is particularly unaffordable for low wage workers. Across regions and family types, childcare costs account for the greatest variability in family budget. Monthly childcare costs for a household with one child range from $344 in rural areas to $1,472 in metro areas. As a share of total family budget, center-based childcare for a single parent with two children can range from 11.7% to 33.7% of the total family budget. Regardless of financial status, all of the constituents in our community deserve access to adequate child care. Not only do our lower income residents need help, but buildings in our community do too. What I mean to say is, we have an opportunity to do something phenomenal in our community. There is an unused portion of our community center that can be renovated to support the need of our lower income constituents and provide that very adequate child care that they're seeking. We can offer our residents options. The most far-fetched of those is setting up social service programs that can find or offer referrals to affordable child care solutions on an as-needed basis, or we can provide our community with togetherness. By giving lower income constituents an opportunity to feel completely incorporated into the community by renovating the unused portion of the community center. Using the unused portion of the community center is the best option for us. Because it provides the lower income residents the power to become more involved. The parents are able to feel secure and continue steady employment, and those residents now gain a sense of belonging, knowing that the City Hall has decided to allocate funding and time to ensure that even their children have adequate child care. The lower income residents will feel a sense of urgency in joining their community programs as well as facilitating them, just because of a simple act of kindness by opening up the doors and renovating that unused portion of the community center. The community can make this a reality. We can take the $10,000 grant and completely renovate the unused portion of the community center so that the lower income residents feel more confident in their community structure. Here's where we start. We can gut out that area we plan to use. We can reconstruct it. We can renovate it and make sure the center gets up to all the city hall coding. And we can inform the residents that will be utilizing this program to volunteer their services for that. Volunteer their time. They can don't, and the residents of any kind can donate toys and gently used clothes. If we use the community to make the community work, we can make this a realistic possibility. If we work together as a community, using the grant will open doors for other grants to keep the community, to keep the center employed, well stocked, and maintained. The area of our community is located between an inner city, where there are tons of programs like this one, and a slightly affluent part of our county, where parents don't need programs like this. Most of our program participants work either in the city, in the inner city, or in the quiet suburbs that lay just beyond our borders. In other words, they exceed income criteria for inner city programs and cannot afford the cost in the suburbs. There are so many benefits to this program, as it is truly specified. The major benefit of this program is that it will open doors for change in our area. Change as in more grant funding for programs like this and other programs that may fulfill a need, a possible economic increase, as this opportunity will create more jobs, which means more local spending. Most importantly, it will fulfill our initial mission to make residents from all income brackets feel connected to one another. It will create a sense of belonging amongst community residents.